Here we are in Bahia De Los Angeles. Here's a whale shark right here. And we're just sailing with the mainsail really quietly here and just having a great old time with the whale sharks. This guy's still over here. Beautiful animal. Look at the spots on its back, eh? Like, wow. All kind of white belly. And there's another one swimming the opposite direction there. See the fin? Look at his mouth. Look at that. He's just eating plankton. Wonder if that's his eyes there on the front. Hey, Francois here. Nice day in the Sea of Cortez today. Just about to finish our big passage from Bahia San Francisquito to Santa Rosalia, 78 miles. We left really early or late, depending on how you cut it. It was 10:30 at night departure. We just wanted to make sure we arrived to an unknown harbor in daylight, so we're just timing it backwards this way. We've made really good time. It's 12 o'clock now, and we're about 6 miles away from our destination. Although I think it is 1 o'clock now because we have sailed through a time zone, which is the first time I've ever done that on a sailboat. So yeah, just gives you an idea of some of the distance we travel. We had a pretty nice night, nearly full moon for the first half of the night, and around 3:30 a.m. it got really dark. The moon kind of set, all the stars kind of reappeared. Started off with a little bit of an offshore breeze from the west, and we sailed for about an hour at about 5 to 7 knots. And then that died completely, and then we motored for a couple hours. But then as dawn came, we had quite a bit more wind than we were expecting. Again, westerly, about 15 to 20 knots. Nice reach angle though, so it was totally kind of manageable. But we were a little bit further away from shore on that portion of the passage, so there was a bit more fetch there. The waves kicked up pretty quick, so it was a pretty steep chop, but TriOomph handled it like a champ. Didn't really have a little bit of spray, but barely any really. Other thing of note, we were wishing we left our down jackets in the truck when we left, and we were both wishing we had them last night. It was definitely really damp and definitely cooler than we think here at night. So definitely that was our one takeaway from this one. So yeah, other than that, after the windy portion lasted a couple hours, then it kind of died off real quick and went to the stern, shook a reef out, put the screecher instead of the jib, and then eventually put up the spinnaker for a nice portion, just going like 4 or 5 knots for a couple hours there with the kite. And the cool thing about the kite today is that I ran another line to one of the bows, and was able to bring the tack of the sail to windward, which made it considerably easier to sail a deeper angle. You can kind of just cleat it there, and I've always found before there was a really narrow groove with the spinnaker when you sail deep angles, but not so anymore with that setup. So just bringing the tack a bit to windward works fantastic. So definitely be doing that again in the future. And then we motored again. The wind kind of got a bit slow there for a while, so we put on the iron horse for a little bit, and sure, as soon as we did that for about an hour, the wind picked up again. I was about to put the spinnaker back up, but as it does here in the Sea of Cortez, the wind tends to pick up sometimes rather quickly, so it's good to be a little bit patient in sail changes, making sure that don't put up the wrong sail too quickly. So ended up putting the screecher back up and cruising along now, 7.5, 8 knots. Real nice flat water sailing. Jill is loving it. So yeah, in a nutshell, that was our passage to Santa Rosalia. Another one ticked off. Definitely a lot of much shorter passages that are coming up, just that we can do in the daytime. And Jill is really looking forward to a freshwater shower. She's itching for one of those. Literally. So yeah, fish tacos and cervezas are on me. Once we get there, maybe some pizza will be had.